What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the only podcast on the internet where you're part of the Roto, part of the chill session, so to speak. And today we have a small Roto with us. We've got Apollo God the freaking Sun.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. Hello.
And of course, it's your host Homer here. And sorry about the hiatus. We've been gone for about, a year now?
It's been a while.
Yeah, but we're back and we have a ton of reviews on the way and we can't wait. But we're going to start today's episode with some movie news. And we got some TV news coming as well in a little bit. First bit of movie news is Disney related. Disney has decided to start its own streaming service. And it's going to be similar to Netflix, except it's going to have like every Disney movie ever. And it's going to come out in 2019 with no price point set yet. And it's going to have its own original shows such as like Star Wars or Marvel in the future. But the big question mark is it going to have current Netflix Marvel characters like Daredevil and the Defender characters like Jessica Jones?
That really is the question, because I love them on Netflix, but I'm not sure how Disney will handle them.
Yeah, I know, and
especially like, the Disney XD shows, like they already have some Star Wars.
Yeah, like Rebels.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
Me either. But like they're teasing us with like shows like Bounty Hunter or even like Nice Little Republic, which I'd rather have be a movie trilogy personally, but I think it'd be cool to have on a live action streaming service, especially if they put the movie in it or the money in it like HBO and stuff. But yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with the current Defender shows. Like, are they just going to reboot Daredevil and stuff and just leave it on Netflix? Because I know, like, for now, Netflix is just going to continue getting new content. Iron Fist Season 2, Daredevil Season 3. But yeah, are they just going to completely reboot the characters once it's 2019? Or are they going to move over, jump ship? I don't really know yet.
I hope they keep them alive.
Yeah.
I love Daredevil as we know him.
Or what if they include him in Infinity War and just kill them all off in one swoop?
No, that would be awesome.
That'd be intense.
They become canon just to die.
Yeah, right. Infinity War is going to change a lot in the Marvel universe.
I was wondering if Disney Flicks, their streaming service.
Yeah, whatever it's going to be called.
As we've dubbed it, is going to have all Disney films. Like, is it going to have every single Disney film ever made, or like?
Yeah, what? Like only Disney and Pixar, or is it going to include other movies like kind of how Netflix is? Is all the big boys like Fox and all the other movie studios going to jump over to the new Disney Netflix, or are they going to stay at Netflix? It's very weird. I don't know.
Like streaming services are going to consume cable.
Yeah, definitely. And how many streaming services are there going to be? How many do we have to pay for? Is it going to equal the same price as cable at the end? Because we pay for what? Hulu, Netflix, the network, now this.
Amazon for some people.
Yeah, Amazon. Actually, I have Amazon thanks to Steven. I just use his. But it's funny, and it's funny to say Netflix because their stock actually dropped 7% since this was announced.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they're going to lose all the big boy Disney movies, and Disney announced that all upcoming Disney movies, like The Lion King live action, Toy Story 4, etc., they're all going to be immediately on this.
How exciting.
Yeah, the streaming service. I don't know, is it going to appeal to everyone, though, if it's only Disney, or is it just going to appeal to families?
I'm sure they're going to start absorbing things pretty soon, considering how Disney is.
And especially if at launch they have a Disney Star Wars show, I think that's going to get a lot of people to subscribe.
Fuck yeah.
If it looks cool, like Knights of the Republic or something. But like I was saying earlier, I would rather have it be like treated as a trilogy and with really high budget, a good score, because that's like a story that deserves real attention.
Really?
Or it could be a bounty hunter show, you never know.
True.
They could go a lot of routes. I guess it also depends how much it's going to be. Is it going to be like $15? Are they going to get Jewish with us? Or is it going to stay $10?
$10 would be pretty reasonable. I mean, how many Disney movies do you watch in a day, really?
Yeah, is everyone going to jump ship to this Disney flicks or whatever? But actually, Netflix is trying to do what it can to fight this. It actually got Millar World rights to their properties.
Hell yeah.
Except didn't you say, Apollo, that they didn't get Kick-Ass or Kingsman rights at all?
Yeah, for some reason those two were excluded.
I think it's because the rights belong to the movie studios.
Yeah, they've already basically been done, so...
And unfortunately, I haven't read a lot of the comics from Millar World, but I have read one, Nemesis. Basically, it's Batman turned evil. Like, it's the same origin as Batman. He has, like, a bunch of infinite money, a lot of cool gadgets. And he actually, instead of all black, he wears all white, which is pretty ironic. But he's basically evil Batman. He always wins, always finds a way to win. And it's pretty funny, actually. And I think they can make a really cool series out of that, at least. Maybe
Nice.
start their own... Netflix will start their own cinematic universe. The chips aren't 100% out for Netflix, but what about Amazon or Hulu? Are they going to get hit hard?
Probably, because they're not as big as Netflix, I wouldn't think.
It's weird, because Hulu's getting their own Marvel show called The Runaways. So how is that going to work? It's just going to all get very confusing really quick.
Wow. Are they still, like, when all these shows that were originally Netflix or Hulu originals move over to the Disney Network, are they still going to say Netflix original, or...?
I really don't know. That's what confuses me. It's really, I don't know, it's a clusterfuck of stuff.
Everything's just getting meshed together. I can't tell the difference anymore.
One really cool thing that appeals to me about the Disney, besides just Disney movie and Pixar, all the Star Wars movies, all the Marvel movies under one roof. It's pretty cool.
That'll definitely be easy access to some bomb footage.
And it'll probably be like episode 8 will probably be on the streaming service faster than it would have been on Netflix.
Oof.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited personally. And 2019 is also around the time when they open the Star Wars theme park. Day one, we'll review the shit out of it.
Definitely.
I cannot wait for that theme park.
Going hook, line, and sinker. I'll die on one of those rides.
Yeah, we'll be the testing dummies.
Don't waste a good dummy. Put me on there.
Put me on, damn it.
Next bit of movie news coming up here in the queue is a Transformers spin-off film just called Bumblebee. And
Bumblebee the movie.
I'm guessing it's about, the Bumblebee one. And it's got John Cena in it.
As the lead.
He's been cast as the lead, and I looked into it. He's not the robot. I thought he was going to voice, like, Bumblebee or something, but no. He's just the lead, and it's going to be out in 2018. It's coming out around the same time as Aquaman. That's kind of a questionable decision.
Yeah,
I feel
competing.
I'd rather see Aquaman than
yeah, who's going to win the box office there? I think Aquaman's going to eat it alive.
Definitely.
But dude, Apollo, this news literally makes me feel like it's coming from like an alternate reality. Like John Cena in a Bumblebee Transformers spin-off movie.
Yeah, this doesn't even seem right.
Yeah, it just seems wrong.
Wait, is this happening? Were you sure this wasn't an Onion article?
Right? No,
that's what I said when you first told me about this. I was like, wait, that was a joke, right?
And then I was like, you made me question. We had double checked. Nope, this is really happening.
Real news,
It's really from this universe, not Universe B or anything. But I guess it's a step up from the movie Fred. If you remember, we saw on the channel I Hate Everything.
Anything's a step up from that.
Yeah, he was in all 3 Fred movies for some reason. So I can't blame him.
Anything for a buck.
Is he trying to be the next Rock? John Cena cannot. He's just like an ironic, like funny gimmick almost.
Yeah, like why did this just ripped wrestling dude just show up in this? Anytime. He showed up at the end of Daddy's Home, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a joke almost. It's just like this casting feels like a joke. But, I mean, if this movie's either going to be so bad it's good, or it's just going to be really, really bad.
Yeah, probably. I can't imagine it being that great, because I really wasn't a fan of any of the other Transformer movies, even with Shia LaBeouf.
No, and we completely skipped Transformers 5.
That's not a mistake.
Not a mistake at all. But yeah, we're going to keep the news flowing with some more robot news. Because we have a new Terminator Trilogy on the way, confirmed by James Cameron himself. Arnold Schwarzenegger is rumored to come back, and he's even gone as far as saying that he's going to start filming March 2018 for a 2019 release.
He'll never quit, man.
I know, and it's pretty cool because they got a really talented director behind it, Tim Miller, who directed the Deadpool movie, which was a big hit with audiences.
Hell yeah, it was a big hit with me.
Yeah, big hit with me too. And he did really cool action in that movie for a low budget. It felt like a blockbuster movie, so I can't wait to see what he does with Terminator. And especially knowing that James Cameron is going to like Godfather this new trilogy and actually write it and hopefully make sure it's perfect and good.
Yeah.
Because I know most people have a problem with most Terminator movies. I personally like all of them, even the ones that I know are bad, like Salvation.
Some are just okay, but I never really got into the show, just that Chronicles.
Oh, Chronicles, yeah, that's just okay. Salvation's just okay.
Of course, the originals were just bomb.
Yeah, and James Cameron is the director of Terminator 1 and 2, so all the other ones he had nothing to do with. So now that he's coming back, hopefully it's on that level that Terminator 1 and 2 was.
Excitement she wrote.
Yeah, and in interviews he was talking about how like we have some of the technology he envisioned back in the 80s, like drones and stuff, and he's just going to use our modern technology to update the Terminator in a cool way.
That sounds tight as fuck.
He also says we might go into them capturing Arnold Schwarzenegger as the very first Terminator, like seeing the human Arnold Schwarzenegger get captured and use his DNA. Or possibly he'll be working for Skynet, or we'll see his relationship with Skynet, how he became a line of Terminators.
That's kind of really cool.
Yeah, so I don't know.
See that kind of deep of a backstory.
Yeah, and James Cameron had a really long time to think about this.
True.
And it gives him a distraction from filming those freaking 4 Avatar movies. Filming 4 movies at once, he's gone insane.
That's gotta be fun.
And just a fun fact about the Avatar movies, Josh Brolin's supposed to play the villain in all of them. And he says he's supposed to be like upgraded each time or something.
That's pretty...
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's something.
And he's also saying that Avatar and the new actually Terminator 2 real release coming out next week is going to push the bounds of 3D, because like James Cameron's talking shit about modern 3D and how it's not like used right, but he's saying that these movies will use 3D correctly. So I can't wait.
Can't wait to see what he thinks that means.
Yeah, exactly. We'll definitely review the Terminator re-release next week.
Absolutely.
August 25th. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this Terminator news because I want more Terminator movies. I was afraid after Genesis bombed that we weren't going to get any, but James Cameron got the rights back, so cheers.
I hope they keep rebooting this for the rest of our lives.
I mean, they can. Time travel. We've created another abomination universe. We must go back.
You gotta jump back to the last series.
It'd be interesting, like, if they do so many Terminator movies, if they eventually do a Terminator where he goes back to, like, old China or something, or, like, old medieval times. And,
that would be boss.
And they battle, like, medieval, like, swords and stuff, like Terminator. That'd be pretty intense. I don't know how they would win, per
How
se.
would they take it, too, if once they, like, cut him open, like, he's a metal man, what the fuck?
Burn it!
Burn it, he's a witch!
A witch creation. I'm a cyborg, damn it.
Don't get it twisted, fool.
I don't know how it's going down, but it's going down. Supposedly, it's going to start filming March 2018.
Excitement she wrote. On to TV news, I suppose, then.
Yeah, some television news.
I'm personally very excited about this piece of TV news here. King of the Hill revival talks between Mike Judge and CEO of Fox. I'm getting a hard on for this one.
So am I. Don't forget you left out Greg Daniels, you son of a bitch.
Oh shit, yeah. Greg Daniels was also a part of those talks.
Gotta give credit where credit's due.
Very true, especially with such an amazing show.
Yeah, their creative minds come together to make such a great show, really. And they're talking about how it's be pretty fun to mess with the new political climate, but I really hope they don't milk it too much.
Yeah.
And I really hope they can make it on par with how it used to be. Because if you guys remember, recently Mike Judge also rebooted Beavis and Butthead, and he was able to bring it back to the level of old Beavis and Butthead, even kind of better on some levels. We'll see with this new King of the Hill. I'm kind of worried personally, but he's still rocking it with Silicon Valley. He's still on the level he's always been. One of the best creatives in Hollywood, especially in comedy.
It's fucking hilarious.
Because King of the Hill is, personally, Apollo and I, is one of our top scene shows. We've watched and repeat hundreds and hundreds of times.
I still do. I go to YouTube and watch live streams all the time, and they still have thousands of viewers a day at a time, and it's like, all these people are just want to watch any episode of King of the Hill right now.
Hell yeah, and it's actually, the humor from King of the Hill has been a huge inspiration for Stoner Man as well.
Oh, yes.
And
for our lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just love King of the Hill. It's nothing but good news. And I just also wanted to point out, don't believe the false article going around that Seth MacFarlane is making it. Like, I've seen a lot of my friends on Facebook take that post seriously.
Dude, I was going to bring that up, actually. I saw that meme. Like, it was some clever bastard posted that, and just everybody took it seriously.
Everyone got so freaked out.
Yeah, most people were not happy about that.
Yeah, we're just clearing the air. He has nothing to do with the new King of the Hill. Hopefully. Unless Fox sees that meme, they're like, ooh.
Oh, that's a good idea.
then we'll all be worried.
Is this what the children want?
Yeah, and Seth MacFarlane has not been hitting it too well recently. Ted 2 is okay, but that Western movie was pretty bad. And Family Guy hasn't been on par recently at all.
Very
It's like
true.
the same curse as The Simpsons. It's been on too long, and now it's just not as good anymore.
It's time to put it down like a sick dog.
And there's even rumors that there's going to be a Family Guy movie, which has been rumored for a long time, but it's getting closer and closer.
True. They're way past the climax in here.
Not just off topic a little bit, there's also talks about a second Simpsons movie finally ending the show.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's good. Get back some of the original writers from like seasons 6 through 9 or something.
That would be awesome.
And I think they're on point. But also in adult animation news, we have a new Deadpool show coming out, which is going to be created by Donald Glover, who was written on the show Atlanta, and he's also going to be playing Simba in the upcoming live-action Lion King movie, and Lando in the upcoming Star Wars Han Solo spinoff movie. And it's not going to be connected to the movie universe in any way. It's probably not going to be Ryan Reynolds, unfortunately, but hopefully they get a really talented voice actor behind it. Maybe Donald Glover himself, who knows.
I'd be down with Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I hope they even get him. It'd be cool because it is on FXX, which does Archer, Fargo, and Always Sunny, which is a pretty lit network if you ask me.
Absolutely. I love all three of those shows.
It's greenlit for 10 episodes. It's going to come out sometime in 2018. It's going to be based a little more off the comics, which if you watch the movie, it was loosely based off the comics. It kind of went on its own esteem, which was pretty nice.
It did well with it.
Yeah, it worked for the movie. And I'm very interested to see where they go with the show. I'm happy that it got the rated M or whatever, the TVMA.
Yeah.
Because if it was watered down PG-13, it definitely would not work.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
I hope
That's
it's
the
really...
reason modern day wrestling's failing.
Yeah, definitely. PG wrestling, oh, genius.
Fuck it.
Fuck that, indeed. But yeah, I hope it's really brutal. I hope it's hilarious. I hope it lives up to everything Deadpool is.
Absolutely. 2018 FXX. Let's move on.
Yeah, 2018 FXX. Be there, be square. It's probably gonna be one of the most hit shows. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's also Archer. That's a hit adult comedy they've produced, which is really popular and good writers behind it.
True that.
And I've never seen Atlanta, so I can't really comment on it. So I hope Donald Glover is the right guy.
True. I've also never seen it, so I cannot say a thing.
Indeed. And this news is a little older, but I really wanted to bring it up because it really rang to my nostalgia. It's about the Nickelodeon reboots coming up. The first one first one we checked out was the clip from the Hey Arnold, The Jungle movie. And basically it just was a look at how Arnold's changed everyone's life throughout the years of the show. And it was actually originally supposed to be a movie released back to end the series, but instead they canceled Hey Arnold abruptly, so they never got to make this movie. So I'm really glad the creators got the chance to finish the show they really envisioned it to.
Hell yeah. I was always really sad how they didn't get to finish that storyline at all. Like you kind of got to see his parents for a second. It's like, was that real? His dream or whatever?
Yeah. What happened? We saw a quote from one of the creators that they're going to pick up right from where they left off in the show.
Fuck yeah.
They're going to pick up a lot of storylines, a lot of callbacks from the show, a lot of original characters. Although, unlike the Rocko's Modern Life one, this one has most of the original voice actors, but not all. Like Gerald's different.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, not Gerald. And they even have new updated looks. They look pretty nice. They don't look too offending.
They don't look too flashy.
Like some of the reboots that came out, like the DuckTales, they look weird.
I think the Powder Puff Girls look fucking weird.
Yeah, I hated the Powerpuff Girls one, dude. And there's
Teen Titans Go, kill me.
Teen Titans Go, enough said. Teen Titans Go is suicidally bad. Yeah, I was actually pretty pleased with this Hey Arnold one. I was really skeptical going in because modern day Nickelodeon definitely ain't what it used to be. But I'm glad it's the original script from the original creators, so that's probably why it's so on point, in my opinion, from the original show.
I'm very excited to see it, and I can't wait to see the finale, and maybe we'll get to see more if it's really popular.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they'll fucking reboot the whole show.
Maybe. And yeah, it just takes place 1 year past their time, but it's been 15 years for us since we've seen them.
Bastard.
That one's going to be dropping November 23rd, 2017. Also being rebooted, probably thanks to the Nickelodeon television channel Splat, which plays only 90s Nick shows. This one is literally in the intro. It's pretty blatant that this is a reboot. It's like legit, there's a joke about it.
Yeah, he flies by a sign that says reboot.
Yeah, and this movie's called Rocko the Static Cling. Basically, the clip we saw, it felt to me it was just like the intro to the whole movie. Pretty much making fun of the old intro, making fun of modern times, how things have changed. Rocko's modern life has gotten even more modern.
True. I'm surprised they didn't bring out fidget spinners at the part where they were getting the O phones.
And like I was saying earlier, unlike Hey Arnold, this one got the entire voice cast.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, very nostalgic. Very happy with that. The original creators, I felt like it got pretty weird, like the original show, like when they were drinking the radioactive show.
Very wacky, just fucking weird shit happening.
Yeah, and I felt like it had a lot of the original humor.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if Nickelodeon could make quality shows out of these reboots, even though we haven't seen them in its full, so they could actually be bad. But so far we think they're good. Why can't they put this kind of effort into their newer animations coming out? Why are they putting out shit instead of putting in the quality like the Rockos?
Are they out of good ideas?
Or is the original creators the reason? I really don't know. It's showing how times are changed. We don't really know much about the plot yet, other than Rocko's back.
Rocko's back, they're all alive. What's more to know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably not working at a phone whoring place this time around.
Yeah, the humor is still on par from what we could see. We'll see if they live up to their old mantra, their old philosophy when they were the cartoon was sneaking past as many dirty jokes past the censors as possible.
That's awesome.
Like, if you watch the pilot episode, the best example, Rocko was working at a sex phone line, sex hotline, and it's pretty funny. And it's like, talk dirty to the customer or something on the poster, something weird like that.
Yeah, I love that episode.
Barring that these are successful, what are some like other shows that you'd like to see rebooted with a movie or just rebooted in whole? Especially hoping, finger crossed, it can be in par with the original.
Dude, assuming they could somehow get it back to the original, I would want that one fucking show where all the dolls are like walking around. And
Oh, Action League Now.
dude, yes, that's that shit.
Why not just bring back the entire Kablam?
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, duh, that whole fucking show.
Yeah,
love it.
Kablam. It has comic
fucking,
books.
Those two kids running around doing all that weird shit.
All the segments. My favorite segment on that was Prometheus and Bob.
Dude, yes.
I love that segment.
Caveman and alien.
That would be
Very funny.
that would be an amazing one to bring back. I wrote down 3 that I'd like to see if they could be done right. Cat Dog, Rocket Power, and Doug.
Dude,
Those are my
Doug.
Yeah, Doug. Doug could say a lot with modern times. Cat Dog can't really say much, but it'd be nice to see them back.
True.
And then Rocket Power, the stoner show for children, kind of like Scooby Doo.
They could do even more now. They could probably just talk about it.
Yeah, it's legal now, children. Spark up, the ancient Hawaiians said, spark up.
Damn it, Tito.
Tito, not a gun.
Stop giving the kids Wade brownies.
We also love to hear what you guys have to say. Comment below which Nicktoons would you like to see.
Dun 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 dun. Video game news.
Ooh, video game news. I like that.
Looks like we got Planet of the Apes, Last Frontier, coming in the fall of the year of our Lord 2017.
Are you kidding, Apollo? A Planet of the Apes video game?
I'm not kidding. I wish that I was, but I'm not. It's got a bunch of choice-based shit apparently from the trailer that we saw, which I'm very excited for. Especially if they pepper in a bunch of action shit. I hope it's not too much like Telltale with just cinematics and storytelling.
Yeah.
I hope it's more like Last of Us with like a fast-paced survival type of thing.
That would be amazing with the choice base. And I really hope it's not like Telltale where your choices feel like they've made a difference. Because I
kind of really don't.
No, but I'm hoping they break the boundaries and do make a difference.
Yeah.
And that the multiple endings, like I hope they have a lot of solid multiple endings for this.
That would be sick as hell.
And it takes place between Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War of the Planet of the Apes, so 2 and 3. And they're hoping to be on par with the movies, it's the greatest trilogy, one of the greatest trilogies of all time, in my opinion. So if they get it on that level, I think this is going to be one kick-ass game for the story at least.
Very true.
And the studio is from the game's director, Andy Serkis, who created Imaginatorium Studios, and this is going to be their first game developed, which is no surprise because Andy Serkis motion captured Caesar, and he's going to be involved in the writers' room as well. So
you can tell there's some very realistic looking CGI monkeys they got.
yeah, actually, and that's the cool thing about the game because the production company is in it did some movies too, and it features motion capture a lot. So that's why the monkeys look really cool. The sign language they got down, it got me nostalgia from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, new characters for the Apes universe. One thing I don't like, you play as both apes and humans, and apparently both choices are supposed to affect the ending, which is kind of cool.
That seems pretty tight.
Yeah, it seems tight, but I hope the humans aren't stupid.
Yeah, I hope the fucking humans are more relatable than they have been in the films.
Because yeah, in the films, I definitely relate more to the apes every single time, and I can't wait till we get to the age where we get either a movie or a game where it's entirely apes, all apes politics, maybe an ape versus ape war of some sort. Just ape-only movie. That's what I'm waiting for.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe with the fourth one, now that hopefully the humans are out of the picture. I'm not even sure at this point. It'll be made with Unreal Engine with the motion capture.
I can say I'm very excited for this game. Probably definitely get it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get it too, and we're probably going to review the shit out of it.
Hopefully they do some type of co-op for the storyline thing, but I kind of doubt they will.
Yeah, I doubt it. It just looks like solid single-player one and done deal to me. And the cool thing is, since it was just announced today, we don't have to wait too long for it. Fall 2017, no specific release date yet, but it's coming soon.
I'm surprised we didn't hear about this earlier. I didn't get any spoilers on this.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially for the third Apes movie, but I'm guessing it didn't need the box office push.
True.
The game probably actually needs the push more than the movies. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for listening. We're going to have some more reviews coming. We're going to try to get the podcast back on a weekly basis. Lots of reviews.
All the good shit you want to hear.
Yeah, we're going to have gameplay up soon. Please visit our website, stonermanshow.com. It has information on our show, lots of cool memes, and it has Stoner Stories, original scenes from our show that gives you a taste of the Stoner Man comedy. Thank you, and as always, stay lifted, my friend.
Good night, everybody. It's been fun. See you next week.